NONI may help with weight loss. Now, NONI may help with weight loss, not on its own, but as part of a comprehensive weight loss management program. You want diet, you want exercise, you want behavioral modification, and you want nutritional supplementation, NONI. So it fits in to that criteria. Now, it is true that women over 40 have special problems with their weight. Part of it's due to hormones, part of it's due to the amount of fat in their body, part of it's due to a mixture of things. But of 5,500 people who took NONI, 70% said that it helped them. Another reason to take NONI is NONI can help with tension, deficit, hyperactivity disorder, mainly in kids, but also in adults. About 10% now of the population has this syndrome. It's hard to concentrate, you get fidgety, you're irritable, but it's for real. It's for real. It used to be thought as a neurological disease. I'm not so sure it's a disease. I'm not so sure it's a disease at all. But it's still a for real phenomenon. I don't believe you handle this with medication. This is the one thing, well, let's put it this way. I don't think the majority of time you handle it with medication. I think medication is the last thing you want to do to handle this, because the medications that handle it have their own symptoms, their own side effects, their own problems. NONI, I believe, can help kids and adults with this hyperactivity problem. And of 5,500 people, 73% said in some way they were helped. NONI juice may help decrease migraine headaches. Again, what in it could do it? The interaction between serotonin, nitric oxide, and probably their increased receptors where they can land to help. NONI can help with addiction. All these different addictions, some people have been helped by NONI. How does it do it? I think it helps with the receptors. I think it pushes off some of the nicotine that's on the receptors, cocaine that's on the receptors, different things. So that's another reason to take NONI. It can help with cigarette smokers. Those of you who smoke cigarettes, it can help you kick the habit. 400,000 deaths every year come from cigarettes. It's been calculated that for every cigarette you smoke, you lose 14 minutes of life. And that's a hard figure. That's on average, but it's still hard. So that's a tough one. It looks like the nicotine receptors hold on to nicotine, and that's what gives you the craving. I'll tell you one thing that I had come up with. 876 people who we surveyed, of those people, 56% said they were helped to get rid of the habit. The majority of them at the time, and this was early in the game, said to me, not only did they drink NONI, but they took it and they put it in their mouth and they swished it around for 3 minutes. And I do believe that helps. And then they swallowed it. So you get a double bang for your buck. I think NONI can help decrease the symptoms of stroke. Remember we talked about clots before? We talked about clot to the heart. You get a clot to the brain, you got a stroke. You get an embolism, and the same thing could be true for the heart as for stroke. All that stroke means is your brain's affected. In the heart, of course, your heart's affected. You can get an embolism. That means you form a clot somewhere else in your body. It could be anywhere. It breaks off, and wherever it goes, it clogs it up. Plugs it off, and then you get all those bad things. So if it goes to your brain, you got a stroke. It goes to your heart, you get a myocardial infarction, a heart attack. Goes to your kidney, you get kidney infarction. Goes to your lungs, you get pulmonary infarction. So wherever it goes, you got a problem. I believe that NONI can help that, and certainly can help the symptoms of that. Of 1,800 people, 53% said they felt better after they took NONI. NONI may help decrease your cholesterol. And the reason NONI may help decrease your cholesterol is NONI is an antioxidant. It's one of the most powerful antioxidants known today. I believe that because good cholesterol goes to bad cholesterol through oxidation, and NONI, through the antioxidants, can prevent a lot of that oxidation. It can prevent you having high, low-density lipoproteins. So it can act as a protector. So remember that there's science behind the antioxidants. NONI may help increase memory. If you have problems with memory loss before 70, and it's really severe, and I'll tell you what's severe. If you can't remember where you put your car keys, that's not severe. That's not severe. But let me tell you what's severe. If you forget you got a car, that's severe. And when I was at Hopkins, I used to use that as one of the tests for Alzheimer's. And actually, it was pretty good to all this highfalutin scientific stuff. If they could tell me, pretty much, well, yeah, they didn't know where they put their car keys or the mail or whatever, that didn't bother me. That was benign memory loss. But they told me they didn't remember that they had a car. That's problems. The cutoff point is 70. Now, after 70, that's when Alzheimer's really shoots up. Before 70, it's really rare that you're going to have Alzheimer's. The percentage is very low in the population, just looking at it statistically. After 70, it starts to increase, and it increases every year thereafter. Of 5,500 people who are given NONI for memory loss, 73% said it helped with their memory. NONI juice may help with the nervous system. NONI, I believe, helps with secondarily stimulating nitric oxide. Remember we spoke about that? And in 1998, doctors Robert Foucault, Fred Murad, and Louis Agano came up with the proof that nitric oxide is a molecule that can go around and talk to other molecules, and so they can remember things. And I took that work and I then applied it to NONI. I said, could that be one of the things that NONI is doing, and could NONI be helpful? And I believe that's possibly one of the things that NONI is doing. NONI may help with detox. The 4 areas of your body that detox the greatest are the liver, the kidney, the lungs, and the skin. NONI has been shown to help increase detoxification by 50%. That's a large figure. Can NONI help with skin care? Of 877 people, 78% said, yeah, NONI helped. And it helped really by decreasing wrinkles, decreasing dryness, increasing elasticity, and increased smoothness and luster. And it helped that by the glycerol in it, the fatty acids, and the butyric acid in it. All the components that are in NONI. Good, solid stuff. In conclusion, drink NONI every day. Drink enough NONI juice every day. Drink NONI juice for a long enough period of time to see beneficial effects. And with that I say, amen.